Hey guys, Jeff Ezell here, and I want to tell you how 10 people joined my team in the last month. Stick around, check it out, have fun.
Yep.
There's follow-up, right? I mean, we all get what follow-up is. I mean, I don't really have to go into detail with that. You could text somebody, call somebody, send them a card, but how much can you really do without, number one, sounding like super pesky or too salesy? You know what I mean? You don't want to come across as just some slimy used car guy. How you doing? I'm pretty swanky here. I want to sell you a car. Okay, so you don't want to do that, right? But like a timed type of follow-up is okay. Like if you introduce somebody, right, and you send them a video, so here, check out the video, and I'll follow up with you either later today or tomorrow, or when's a good time, ask them, get a commitment from them when they'll actually watch it. Those things can all mold together to make a great follow-up. But when you do follow up and they don't answer, they don't respond, they ignore you, even though they've talked to you and you've already gotten past that video part and they said, yes, cool, I'm super interested, but everything after that just becomes a blank. And when you send them like a text, hey, just checking in with you, seeing if you're ready to get set up, whatever verbiage you use, and all you get is a blank. But you know you had that conversation with them, and they're all like, yeah, dude, this is really, really cool, and we got to set ourselves up with this. Let's figure out, get together and find out what we can do, and you just give me a couple more details on which package I should choose. That's literally been the last 2 people that have joined my team have been that person. And I've had to follow up with them quite a bit. And if it really came to a point where it felt weird. And I addressed it. I hit that nail on the head. I just went back to him. I said, hey, you know that we've talked, and you said that you see what I see. You like the product. You think is super cool. You'd love to stay in touch. It's a great way to keep up with your families, businesses, thank yous, whatever it'll be. You said all those things to me, and then you said, let's do it. And then you went ghost. Boo. Okay, so I said, so just tell me what's up. I said, if it's not for you all of a sudden, or something has changed, cool. Just let me know. Just let me know what's up, because every time I go back to you, we could talk about everything else and you'll text me back. But once I mention this, you don't answer. My personality, I think, and the people who know me and I deal with things like that, it is pretty straightforward. And I just put it out there. And if I get a no, cool. I just want to get that no, and I want to get past it. I want to get to the next person. I don't really like to dwell. I like to get things done in a timely manner. I have like a timeline. One guy asked me, he goes, is there a timeline to get this done? I'm like, no, not a timeline per se. But if you said you're ready, I'd like to know what we can do to push this forward, to move this along, so that we're not taking up all this time on one person. And that could be kind of draining. So one of the 2 guys, I did, I've sent him a card in the past. Thank you. No, it was a Christmas card. And then I sent him, he posted something on Facebook with one of his kids, and it was a really, really cute little picture. So I took a card, I took that picture, I spanned it on the inside and made it really cool, and it was kind of funny. And then still nothing, you know, other than, thanks, I got the card. And he was also a guy who, to me, didn't seem like somebody who'd be interested whatsoever, but I just send cards to some people just because I say, hey, you got a cool picture, I like it. And so I asked him, hey, are you open to a network marketing opportunity? I said it just like that. Just like that. Might seem bold, but I know the guy enough. He knows what I do. He knows all the things I do. I mean, I do the movies, the cars, the network marketing. So he is familiar with all the things that I'm already doing. And he said, sure. So I sent him the video after that. And that's when we had all these like blank spots. So I went to him one day after going through the other part where I says, dude, you said da 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 da. And he says, I know, he goes, I'm just not familiar with it. And this is where Darla will kick my butt. I didn't ever have him download the app, which was fine, but I didn't have him download the app. I took my phone, handed it to him. I says, who do you know somebody's address to? Whose address do you have right now that you know? He goes, oh, my uncle so-and-so. I says, is he on Facebook? Yeah. I said, go to his Facebook page, scroll through the Facebook, and find a picture that he might like or remember or creates a really cool, funny memory, whatever it'll be. He did. Found a picture with him and Carrot Top at this event that they were at, and it was kind of funny. He's like, oh, it's a really cool picture. Took the picture. I had him put it on a card on my phone. Had him go in there and address the inside of the card with the whatever comments he wanted. And I said, just send it. But when you do the return address, put your address so he looks like it came from you. And he did. So he did all the things like that. So it still looked like it came from him. He just didn't have the app on his phone, other than the back of the card, which had my branding. A week later, he sends me a text, 3 words. He just says, he loved it. And by the time I almost forgot, who loved what? I said, who loved what? He said, my uncle loved the card. I said, oh, it's really awesome. Then I saw him later that day. He says, my uncle just called me again, and he says he's put it in a frame. He goes, I'm in. His words. Because he put it in a frame, he goes, I get it. He goes, I'm in. So then I set him up. But it's just about follow-up. You don't have to be really salesy, pitchy, hardcore. But if somebody truly says, hey, yeah, I'm interested, there's nothing wrong with hitting them back with, when they ignore your text and things like that, there's nothing wrong with hitting them back with, hey, you said, I'm just trying to figure out where you really are. And if you're not, again, it's cool. If you've changed your mind, totally fine. Just want to know so I don't feel like I'm coming across as pitchy, salesy, or chasey. I told him one time, I says, I really hate chasing. It's just not my thing. If you want it, great. I want it too. But if you don't want it, totally fine. Totally fine. And that's just the way it works. So I hope this really helped you guys out. And if it did, please like it, share it, comment. It really helps my stats go up and all that good jazz. So